Hello, miracle workers! Welcome to another episode of Unlocking Miracles, Strategies Guide to Life, Love, and Leadership. How are you guys? I'm so excited for this episode. I don't have a guest for this episode, but I'll be sharing to you some of the things that have been happening in my life lately, and as well as sharing to you a very special topic that I discussed recently. So, kamusta kayo? I'm very excited to share that we had a series of events in the past week, in the past days, wherein we had a very successful event in our group, in our business group called BNI Star. So, nagkaroon po kami ng socials, no? So, Star Networking Night. It was a very good turnout of guests. We had around 170 participants who joined that event in Loxet, Quezon City. And very special siya because we also had our turnover ceremonies of leadership team. So yung aming mga present leaders, nag-turnover na ng kanilang roles in the next leadership team kasi may bago na kaming president come first sa October, no, of this year. So another 6 months of service. And what really inspired me in that event is the teamwork, yung teamwork ng bawat isa, yung really putting in the effort, the time, and the resources to make that big event happen. So we even had a member who flew from Davao to join us, and it was a fun, memorable night because may mga ilan dun sa mga members that na first time namin nakita in person, especially mga new members namin. And we were able to meet a lot of new connections and be able to establish and share what are the benefits of our organization to these business owners that hopefully they get to see the value of it, and eventually they get to be part of the organization. This very great organization that is helping a lot of entrepreneurs here in the Philippines and all over the world. So after that, the following night, nagkaroon kami ng after party, and it was like a very nice moment to bond with the members. In fact, nagkantahan kami, kaya medyo malat yung boses ko kasi nag-concert din ako doon. Nagsayawan, nagkantahan, nagkainan. And it was just a night of celebration kasi we were able to successfully accomplish our big event. Okay? So, because I had the commitment to serve, I was invited to actually give a talk to Mapua students. No? A friend of mine, kasamahan ko sa church, Lectors Commentators Ministry, invited me to give a talk about self-mastery on the spiritual aspect. So I decided to also share this to you since um, I I am very much passionate about self mastery, knowing oneself, and coaching, and as well as knowing your purpose. So I'll be sharing to you what I shared to them. Actually, dalawang batch sila. No? Yung isang batch, 7:30 in the morning, and yung isang batch is after lunch. So medyo I'm very excited na sabi ko, I decided na sige, share ko na rin siya sa inyo. So, yan. So let me share my screen para makita ninyo kung ano yung pinaghandaan ko. Okay. So first off, I shared about the purpose. Ano ba ang purpose, no? So purpose, when we talk about purpose, it's the original intent of why you were born. Ako, I discovered my life's purpose around year 2017 when I attended one of my mentors' seminar about discovering your purpose. And slowly nag-unveil naman yung purpose na yan in my life through the experiences, through the things that I do. Um, So, importante kasi na kapag alam mo yung purpose mo, when you know your purpose, you know your role and functionality. Just like a cellphone, di ba? Cellphones are meant for communication, for us to be able to also do social media, for connection. But if you use your cell phone to like ano, yung magpukpok ka ng mga martilyo, gawin mo siyang martilyo or ibagsak mo siya, then it will be broken. So, hindi mo na siya ginamit sa functionality talaga niya kasi hindi naman siya meant for that purpose. And also, similarly sa mga bulaklak, they are meant to be beautified, to make somebody happy, but ultimately, ginagawa siyang pagkain ng mga insects, right? So, yun yung kung walang mga flowers, wala ding makakain yung mga insects. So, and come to think of it, everything that is created in this world are all interconnected to each other. Tayo, may purpose tayo. Yung mga halaman, yung mga hayop, and everything and anything that was created has a purpose. So, kaya importante that we live out to the purpose that we are, um, how we are created. And for you to be able to say that you are successful, kailangan na fulfill mo yung original intent of your creation. So many people, they run after money, they want to have accomplishments, recognitions, but ultimately, this is all because we want to uncover our potentials. Ano ba yung mga gifts na meron tayo, pinagkaloob sa atin? Not everybody has the same gifts. And so once we discover these gifts, these potentials, we need to share it to the world because we want to inspire one another, we want to encourage one another that these gifts that you have, when you share it to others, you are going to be a blessing to people. Kasi nga hindi tayo pare-pareho ng gifts, ba? Example na lang ako, magaling ako sa communication. So I mentor people pagdating sa communication, public speaking, writing books, writing speeches, no? And even content creation ang ginagawa ko ngayon. And so pagka I share this to more people, they get inspired with it, and they see na, oh, bakit si Janice na nagiging confident siya i-share yung gifts niya, bakit ako hindi? I should also be, no? So when we are able to do that, then we can say that we are successful in life, right? Okay, so yung three elements on how to become a man of purpose. Tatlong bagay. First is all about self-image and identity. Next is about vision. And third is all about core values. So when you talk about self-image and identity, this is an ideology of who you are as a person, how you see yourself. And it is something that when you're aligned to your creator, you're actually knowing yourself more. So alam naman natin na tayo ay create ni Lord. Of course, pinanganak tayo dahil sa pagmamahal ng ating mga parents. But ultimately, we were born for a purpose because God created us in His image and likeness. So once you know na yun yung pinanggalingan mo, then you know how to think, how to feel, how to behave, because each one of us is an image of God. And so kapag nakikita mo yung kapwa mo na, uy, si God yan. So you would treat another person with kindness, with respect, with love. And syempre ikaw din, di ba? Kasi nga you cannot love or you cannot give if you don't have it. Oh, you need to have it in your heart as well muna. So dapat minamahal mo rin muna yung sarili mo. You think positively about yourself. You appreciate yourself. So when you look yourself in the mirror, what do you say to yourself? Do you appreciate your beauty or you criticize it? Yung para bang you complain, ay sana matangos ang ilong ko, sana maganda ang pilik mata ko, sana maganda yung skin ko, glass skin ako, maputi ako, and all that. No? And when we don't really appreciate our identity, that's where conflict, issues, problems occur. Right? So just like in this picture, no, believing in oneself, we lose our little self so as to rediscover our true magnificent self. We need to let go of the shyness, the, kumbaga yung pagiging small thinking, and believe that we were created by God to be great. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of going through the process of being able to transform ourselves. Na kahit na ganito pa lang tayo, but once we are able to see ourselves that we are already big, that we are able to accomplish more things that is aligned to our purpose, then we'll be able to really please the Lord. Makakapagbigay tayo ng blessings sa ibang tao. Talking about the second element is about vision. So vision is all about manifestation of your purpose. It's a visual manifestation, your dreams and convictions that will help other people. And also the burden is your calling, no? So dito pumapasok yung mga pangarap natin, no? So kapag tayo ay nangangarap, tayo ay nagdi-dream, 'di ba? It's God telling us that, oh, ito yung gawin mo kasi ito yung direction ko sa iyo, ito yung purpose mo. No? Just like when I was young, I used to always watch the television for entertainment, kanya na mahilig ako manood ng mga shows on TV. And that really inspired me to work in a TV network. So, I didn't intend to become an accountant just like my parents. Sabi ko, I want to pursue a different path. So I went to the direction of taking up communication arts so that I get to enter the TV network, no? So lo and behold, I had to work on it, no? I had to apply, I had to show up in the interview and go through all the application process, and I was accepted. And I was able to work in my dream job, no? For 6 years, I was there. Oh, and sabi ko sa sarili ko nung time na yon, actually, uy, hindi ko yata gusto ang math, no? I didn't want math. But lo and behold, when I was already in that company, ang dami palang math, no? You had to compute for yung mga time. You had to also, like for me, in my case, I was the executive producer. So I had to make sure that I had a budget and that everything is well within the budget, hindi siya mag-go over budget, or else I will be called to the office. And I am checking all the liquidations and all that. Hindi na naman sa akin nagagaling yung pera. Sa company mo nagagaling yung pera. But being the producer, I had to make sure that I am using the resources of the company well. So doon pumasok yung appreciation ko about math, no? Na importante siya sa buhay natin, no? Kahit anong gawin natin, importante talaga ang math sa buhay natin. So I slowly embraced that math is something that I need in my life, in my business, in my calling. So after that, no, na-transfer ako in the business of securing lives, in um, promoting life insurance, financial literacy in the country, in money management. So guess what, 'di ba? Math din 'yon. So imaginein mo yung burden ko nung bata ko, yun pala yung magiging calling ko rin pala ngayon. So if you're not yet clear of your life purpose, get to reflect, ano ba yung mga visions ninyo, ano ba yung mga burden nyo sa buhay or in the past, that possibly that can be your calling. 'Di ba? So I had a friend na nung bata daw siya, madaldal siya sa klase, no? Lagi siyang nasasabihan ng teacher na bakit ang daldal mo, nasa stand in the corner siya, no? Laging nalilista sa noisy. So, lo and behold, after years, she ended up as a public speaker. So, yung pala yung burden pala niya nung bata siya, yun pala yung calling niya. So, it's something to think about, no? So, ganun pala yun. Okay, number 3. let's discuss about core values. No? So, what are core values? These are the driving force that is aligned to who you are, serve as your moral compass or your personal career in life. When I think about core values, let's be reminded that actually we are all uh, human beings. So we are not human doings. So every time we do such things, we need to bear in mind, what am I becoming when I do this? Nagiging ano ba ako? Nagiging more loving ba ako? More patient? More compassionate? More understanding? More persevering? More responsible? More committed? Diba? So yun yung I think mas importante than achieving your goals. Yes, while we are defined sometimes by the society and the community with our results. But ultimately, for me, in my opinion, in my experience, mas maganda pa rin that we are after our own personal growth. How are we becoming a better version of ourselves? And we should always be clear of our core values. Kayo ba? Ano ba mga core values nyo? When you talk about core values, if you ask me, one of my top core values is integrity. So integrity because I believe that I need to do something right even if nobody's looking. That's one. Love for family, importante po sa akin yan. That everything that I do is to love and serve my family and make it a point that I spend time with them. I also value service and contribution. No? I'm always in the space of giving kahit wala pong bayad. In fact, yung ginawa kong talk, back-to-back talk kanina, ngayong araw, or this Friday, was actually pro bono. No? So wala po siyang bayad. Because I do believe in planting the good seeds. So yung mga estudyante na nakausap ko kanina, naka-sharean ko, are the future generation. So I hope that whatever I share to them about self-mastery, about living their purpose, it will actually guide and help them towards their future. So yun. Kayo, ano ba yung ano, I'd be happy to know what are your core values. Please share them to me. No? So sometimes talagang minsan ito yung mga very basic or foundations natin na minsan na neglect natin, no? Because we're always after the next shiny object. So sad to say, minsan nadidistract talaga tayo sa mga non-essential things in life. But these core values, these really are very basic in us. So we need to actually focus on them. Talking about essence or original intent. I got this, actually, this presentation, I got this from my coach, no, fellow coach, Coach Paul Bantegi. Tinanong niya kami, no, na sino ba yung grupo ng tao na have unconditional love and trust and manifest all the values, specifically unconditional love and trust. And sabi niya, toddlers ages 1 to 3. Oh, tama naman, no? Kasi yung mga batang to, talagang they go with people kahit strangers yan, hindi nila kilala. Hindi nila i-judge yan kung pangit ba yan o maganda. Basta sasama sila, no? They are very adventurous, pwede silang mahulog, tumalon, and di sila natatakot ma-fall, di sila natatakot masugatan. Minsan, trusting sila that they will be catched by somebody, di ba, no? So, itong mga bata na to, minsan, di ba, when you think about it, even in the Bible, sinabi, di ba, na we can be child-like. Yung mga qualities, values ng bata tayo. Sad to say, nawawala siya over time because of the circumstances or the experiences that we have gone through in life. No? Especially if it's a negative experience. No? Nasaktan tayo, nag-fail tayo, nagkamali tayo. So, doon na pumapasok yung worries, yung doubts, yung fears. We blame other people of our circumstances and we're not really appreciating na lahat ng nangyayari sa atin, that everything is happening for us and not to us. Okay? That everything has a purpose. No? Meron siyang binabago sa atin, meron siyang pinaparealize, at merong lessons to be learned. Okay? So, ito naman, pag-usapan naman natin yung self-care, no? So, part of the topic that I discuss is about personal responsibility, no? So, self-care is all about not being selfish, but actually it's your own personal responsibility. Hindi mo siya pwede ipagkatiwala sa ibang tao when we talk about self-care because ultimately, this is your own responsibility. And sabi ko nga, you need to fill your own cup because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot love and serve others when you yourself is not filled with love. And we need to overflow for us to be able to love others. And so I'll be sharing to you some of the things na pwede mong gawin to care for yourself more. Okay. Importante, at night, you have a night routine wherein you can take a hot bath, no phones 1 hour before bedtime. You can write a gratitude journal. You can have a 5 minutes meditation before sleeping. Magdasal ka. And then 10 p.m. as you can, as early as you can, pwedeng 9 or 10, you lights off na, no? Para you can already sleep na. And that is very important for preparation for the morning routine. Okay, the very next day. Kasi kung puyat ka, kulang ka sa tulog, mabababa yung energy mo the following day. Eh, importante na may energy ka. Oh, may presence of mind ka, may mindfulness ka. So, when we talk about the morning routines, ideally, if you can wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., no, that's the ultimate or the optimal time for you to really have no distractions, focus on yourself, on pouring love into yourself. So, your first hour of the day can be dedicated really for yourself, no? 20 minutes can be spent for meditation and prayer. Pwede mo extend yan to 1 hour, but initially, 20 minutes would be fine. Second is 20 minutes workout. It could be a simple walk, no? Ako, ginagawa ko, nag-walking lang ako, indoor walking, and boosted walk actually siya kay Leslie sa video sa YouTube. And it works for me. No? So you can find ways on how you can best work out. No? Important naman nag-move tayo. So you can do yoga, you can do weights, you can do stretching, flexibility exercises. Simple exercises will do. And then third is learning. So you can listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos, you have courses to watch too. Um, anything, read books that will help you elevate yourself, no? Increase your level of awareness, your knowledge, your skill set. So importante yan. And then write your top 3 goals for the day. No? So different from tasks, 3 goals are things that is important to you, that will value yourself and other people. No? So pwedeng something that will be aligned to your purpose. And lastly, I'll talk about reading every day. I got this, really, it was impressed upon me when I attended my coaching program under IM Plus coaching, no, wherein we uh, talagang in, importante talaga sa buhay that we are able to let go, no? Parang si Elsa, let go of all the blaming, the anger, the guilt, and the shame because they are extra baggages in the life. Just like what we experienced ng asawa ko nung umakyat kami ng Mount Ulap. Uh, we didn't know that it was a very difficult trek. Like we spent 9 hours trekking. And hindi kami handa or baka na overhanda kami na may marami ka palang dala, no? So, kapag marami ka palang dala, tapos nag-trekking ka ng mataas, malayo, mahabang trekking, mapapagod ka talaga kasi marami kang bitbit. But if you carry light and you just carry what is essentials, then the trip or the trekking will be much, much easier for you. So similarly sa buhay, kung wala tayong mga excuses sa buhay, wala tayong mga baggages, justifications, then it's easier for us to move forward with life, no? And we take full responsibility for it. We don't blame other people. So kung ikaw yung tipo ng tao na lagi kang late or lagi kang absent, lagi kang maraming excuse, then I tell you, baka this is the right time for you. If you're listening to this video, baka this is the right time for you to reflect on yourself. Ano ba yung nag-weigh sa'yo? Weighing you down? What's keeping you from achieving the desired results that you want in life? What's stopping you? You need to be aware of that for you to move forward. Kasi kapag hindi ka aware na ito pala yung mga ginagawa mo, then most likely you won't be able to get to where you want to go. And these are important things that I also do. I do affirmations. I tell to myself that whenever I feel I am fearful of doing something na hindi ko pa ginagawa, I tell myself I am capable. Okay? I am capable. And then I also say I am responsible. So when I feel that things are kumbaga out of hand or there are so many things that can distract me in what I want to achieve, I tell myself I am responsible and that I matter. Importante ako. I value myself. I can be a contributor. And that is the most important thing that you can tell to yourself, to affirm yourself, because you cannot ask this from other people. If you expect this from other people, baka ma-frustrate ka lang. No, better give this to yourself na. Okay? So, I'm leaving you with these points for reflection. This is also what I shared sa mga students na to identify what is my life's purpose. Ano ba ang life's purpose ko talaga? So for me, my life's purpose is to educate and empower breadwinners to make life-changing financial decisions, leading to realized dreams and goals, happiness, abundance, and fulfillment. So, meron sa purpose yung naka-incorporate yung core values mo, yung your gift, no? Ano yung talent mo, ano yung gift mo, unique gift mo that you can actually use to serve the world. And sino din yung gusto mong iserve ng mga tao. Second is, if money and time is not an issue, what would I want to become? Ano ba yung pangarap mo na gusto mong gawin na sometimes money and time prevents us from doing it? And then third is, how can I take care of myself more? How can you take care more of yourself? Importante that we do self-care every single day. Para hindi natin feel yung burnout, hindi natin feel na nauubos tayo. We can give more and love more others if we are in the space of overflow. Okay? So, yan. So, that's it. That's the episode for tonight. I hope you were able to find value in my presentation. I'm excited to know then from you guys. If you have any suggestions for me to discuss, may gusto kayong pa-interview sa akin, gusto nyo makilala pa, let's try it out if I can reach out to that person and guest natin siya dito sa Unlocking Miracles. And why I'm so happy lately is because I'm in a space of receiving. Oo. Hindi ko muna i-share sa inyo, but recently I received a very good news na I am happily anticipating na tanggapin. And I'm just overjoyed and grateful to the Lord if ever talagang dumating na yon, blessing na yon, yung big blessing na yon. And I'm sure if you're a follower of this podcast, you'll get to know that very soon. I'll be sharing that. Hindi ko po itatago yan sa inyo ng matagal. Because you've been with me for the past how many months? I've been doing this podcast for close to a year na. No? Magsi-celebrate na tayo ng 1 year in October because I first did my episode during my birthday. And of course, we'll have a very good celebration come October. But I'm just super grateful lang talaga na totoo talaga yon na kapag you're in the space of always giving, more and more blessings will come to you. And so I am just so excited for what is going to happen. It's a life-changing thing for me and my husband. So abangan nyo po yan. Surely I'll be sharing that to you in the future episodes. Just be patient with us. Just be patient with me. Na maayos lang namin. And yeah, hopefully I get to share that big blessing that is about to come in our lives. So I hope that you find value in my sharing for tonight. And I am encouraging you to unlock more miracles in your lives and be a blessing to more people. I hope to see you in the next episode. See you and God bless. Bye.